We're breaking the news, taking on the fights. Iceman's in charge, the truth at the core. Holster up, free bird and box, ready for more. Tune in, log on, feel the thrill. Uncensored and real, it's the realest of wheels. Motor Cop Chronicles, turn it up loud. The fun never ends, we're drawing a crowd. In your face, raw, unapologetically free. The funniest long talk, just come ride with me. From the streets to the studio, laughter ignites. Unfiltered, we chat about wrongs and rights. Criminal tales with a twist of the funny. In the chaos of badges, we take the money. The midweek madness, we own the scene. With the wit of the wise, we reign supreme. Motor Cop Chronicles, turn it up loud. The fun never ends, we're drawing a crowd. In your face, raw, unapologetically free. The funniest long talk, just come ride with me. Cop Chronicles, turn it up loud. The fun never ends, we're drawing a crowd. In your face, raw, unapologetically free. The funniest long talk, just come ride with me. Come ride with gear, let's hit the ground running. With the Motor Cop Chronicles, the laughter's just starting.
Copyright disclaimer. Under Section 107 of the Copyright Act 1976, allowance is made for fair use, for purposes such as criticism, commenting, news reporting, teaching, scholarship, and research. Fair use is a use permitted by copyright statute that might otherwise be infringing. Nonprofit, educational, or personal use tips the balance in favor of fair use. This site is for educational purposes only.
All right, listen up. Before we begin this masterpiece, we're all current or former law enforcement officers. We've seen our share of humanity. But if you came here thinking we give a shit about your feelings, you are sadly mistaken. So if you're a snowflake, we'll give you just a minute to turn this mother off, all right? Now, for the non-pussified. This is the midweek news show of the Motor Cop Chronicles podcast. The only place where you'll find unfiltered, unedited, and raw discussions about law enforcement, crime, and everything in between. We love discussing the good, the bad, and the downright bizarre stories involving cops and criminals. So get ready for some raw comedy blended with our unapologetic opinions. We're diving deep into the headlines, breaking down the latest news about our brothers and sisters in blue and the criminals they deal with. You'll be laughing 1 minute and shaking your head the next. It's funny and maddening all at the same time, just like the world of law enforcement. This is the midweek news show of the Motor Cop Chronicles podcast. And here are your hosts, the Iceman, with co-hosts Holstera and Freebird.
Well, happy Wednesday, everybody. Hope everything's going good.
Fucking Roy. Good afternoon, everybody. All you beautiful people.
Freebird's not here tonight. He's got a fuzzy hat meeting. So you just stuck with me and Holster. There we are.
Yeah. The originals. You
ready, huh, Stacy? Well, if anybody wants any Motor Cop merch, it's one of the old school shirts here. You can go to Etsy store, pick up a shirt on the cheap too. If you want any extra Motor Cop, if you want any extra Motor Cop, you can go check out the Patreon. I just put up the video of the interview I just put out on the just audio if you want to watch the video of it. Speaking of our Patreons, we got Mr. Don Paulson, a full crew member, Mr. CHP Road Dog, I'll hang around Stacy McClendon, who's in the chat. We got Miss Kelly Meyer, Jared Nitrous, Motor Cop for Life, Mr. William Gibo, friend from New York, he's also in the chat. Dan Carson with, what is it, Langyap boards now or something?
Carson?
No, Dan Carson. It used to be Burley Boards, but they changed the name of the company. Y'all go check it out. I think it's Langyap.
All that brand recognition.
We got Hoppy Hoppison, our favorite truck driver.
Send us over a new thing so we can do it properly.
Blake Walker, Roy Spalding, JoJo, our favorite girl from down under, and Natasha from the great state of Washington. Kelly's here. Roy P's here. And
fucking Roy.
Roy is a sick individual, everybody, so let y'all know. Before we kick
that's
off,
what I was saying is fucking Roy, the thing that popped up on his shit where it talked about how a woman's supposed to kiss the feet of his man for not being perfect.
And that's why he's single.
And I'm like, fucking.
Yeah, that's why he's single.
He's a fucking crazy son of a bitch.
So, not the ready you talking about. Correct. Let's see what Roy Spalding has info. He's going to grace us with some more knowledge today.
Welcome to Roy's Did You Know Corner, where Roy will let us know something that is totally useless, and we will have information living in our minds, rent-free for no good reason at all. So shut the fuck up and listen to what Roy has to tell us. Did you know that? Uranus smells like farts. In 2017, scientists determined the planet's clouds are composed of hydrogen sulfide, which means the suffocating atmosphere of Uranus contains a stinky gas that has the odor of rotten eggs. Now you know your anus smells like an entire planet.
Jeez, Roy, that was a shitty one, what?
Yeah.
We all know what Uranus smells like now anyway, don't we?
But I don't get it, because if you go to Uranus and try to inhale, your head will explode.
Yeah, well, I can't bend over for my own Uranus.
Oh, come on. Well, I mean,
I
you're
am not
really
flexible.
That promoted.
No, not.
Usually, I mean, if you're flexible, you make lieutenant pretty quick.
Yeah, that is true. Well, let's see what happened to Roy P. Remember his date from last week. This lovely young lady right here.
Get the fuck out of here, Roy.
That's not her. That was another one. This one.
Oh, last week they were all similar.
Yeah, this one right here. This is who he went out with. She had been arrested for first-degree harassment, if we remember. Yeah.
I don't even know what the hell that is.
So, Billy's thanking Roy for that information, Roy Spalding. So Roy called in to let us know how his date went with this pink princess here. See what he had to say.
Did you know that? Uranus smells like... Did you know that? Uranus smells...
So I'm sitting there, minding my own business, counting what little money I got left after the last 3 romantic disasters, when my phone rings. Of course, it's Iceman. I already know I'm in trouble. He goes, Roy, got one for you. Real sweet girl, little attitude, but you can handle it. Now, anytime a man says little attitude, that means I need to update my will. Next thing I know, I'm at the jail, and they bring her out. And let me tell you, this girl looked like a highlighter pen got struck by lightning. Bright pink hair, not like cute pink. I'm talking emergency flare pink. Nose ring big enough I thought I could hook a trailer hitch to it. Green eyes, though. I'll give her that. Them things could cut glass. She looked at me and goes, "So, you the system?" I said, "Ma'am, I'm barely the solution." Now I ask what she got picked up for. Officer leans in and whispers, "First-degree harassment." I said, "What'd she do? Send mean emails?" He goes, "No. She followed a guy around with a megaphone for 3 hours yelling about toxic masculinity." I said, "Lord, Roy, you in danger." So we get in my PT Cruiser. Yeah, the one with flames, because apparently I make poor decisions in all areas of life. And she immediately starts, "Do you believe in equality?" I said, "Ma'am, I believe in getting you home without a restraining order on me." She didn't like that. We stop at Dollar Tree because that's what my budget allows after bonding out another activist tornado. And I tell her, "Pick whatever you want." She grabs organic something, vegan something, and a candle that said, "Manifest your truth." I grabbed a bag of chips in regret. Then she starts in, "You're part of the problem." I said, "Ma'am, I am the problem. Financially, emotionally,
Yeah.
and apparently
Fact.
now politically." She leans real close, them green eyes locked in, and says, "You don't even know what oppression feels like." I said, "Lady, I drive a PT Cruiser with flames on it. I live oppression." Now here's where it goes sideways. We sitting in the car and she says, "I don't believe in labels." I said, "Good, because my shirt says bail bonds and I'm starting to question that too." Then she grabs my phone, starts posting stuff on my Facebook like Roy P. supports emotional growth and community healing. I said, "Ma'am, Roy P. supports getting through the night alive." End of the night, I drop her off. She looks at me, softens up a little, and says, "You're not as bad as I thought." I said, "Well, that's the nicest thing anyone charged with first-degree harassment has ever told me." She pauses, leans in like she about to kiss me, and instead hands me a pamphlet. I drove off in silence, looked at that pink glow in my rearview mirror, and said to myself, "Roy, next time Iceman calls, let it ring."
Well, there was no love there. Guess Roy needed a nose ring
That's
or something.
crazy.
Yeah, guess if he Roy did somebody did send us a selfie that they took when they first got out right here. If we can see the PT Cruiser in the background and stuff. You wish, Roy.
Well,
you
her
wish.
hair matches the flames.
Almost. Well, we got some really good ones this week. We're going to start with those. Some special, beautiful ladies. Got number one. This lovely woman right here.
Oh, it looks like the same girl.
It's not. She's 5'6", 139 pounds, 59 years young. She was arrested for possession of heroin, Suboxone, and distribution of paraphernalia and possession of methamphetamine. Her nickname is Pharmacy. This next lovely young lady right here. Oh, let me get rid of this lovely young lady right here, number two. She's 5'5", 120
did she have a
pounds,
stroke?
38 years old. She was arrested for fade up here, possession of meth, and possession of heroin. I will like to let y'all know this is a mother-daughter duo right here.
No fucking way. Are you serious?
I am dead serious.
Oh, they win.
Mother-daughter right there.
Right there.
Right there.
Fucking...
Yes.
Oh, here's their cousin.
Yes, and this is not the cousin. This lovely young lady is 5'11", 270 pounds, and 52 years old. And we have no clue what she was arrested for. It had no charges listed.
That's the song of my life there, Stacy. Older women.
Yes. So who would we like to send Roy on a date with? That's coming up.
One and two.
One. Hey, you want to do the mother-daughter thing?
Hell yeah. I mean, it's Louisiana, so you got to figure inbreeding.
Jackson 2 has no teeth. Kelly's going with number 3. So Roy voted for number 3. So number 3's got 2.
Roy voted for 3?
Yeah.
No. That's
Okay.
crazy.
So Williams saying it's automatic 1 and 2 for the pick.
See, look, we got 1 and 2, 1 and 2,
Yeah.
1 and 2, so that's 4.
It looks like you're going to be going on a double date. David says 3. Looks like Roy's going to be going on a double date.
They're going to empty your damn bank account.
I mean, that is I hope he's got his, do you carry Narcan, Roy? I hope he's got his Narcan with him. That's all I got.
He fucking should. I mean, at this point, they give it away free on street corners.
Yeah,
If not, you just pick it off
he
somebody's
better
body.
start carrying that Narcan because, especially with this date coming up here with these 2 ladies. You never know what kind of kinky stuff may happen.
That's crazy.
Yeah.
They do have the same nose,
They are. I'm dead serious. It's mother and daughter.
same hairline. I mean, Jesus, come on. Don't part your hair right there, ladies.
This, you have safety equipment? Not that kind.
He has his own PPE.
He's got his own butt plug remover, probably.
Double trouble. Oh, that's a check mark. It looked like a fucking inhaler. Like,
So, this week, if y'all saw the title, we're going pimping. Not good pimping either. What I did is,
I
somehow, I come across all these damn videos of all these men that got arrested.
me and him, David, we are.
Yeah, they have a combined credit score of 1.5. But they have extensive criminal records. So we're going to jump into it. So this first one is a convicted pimp decides to argue with the judge during his sentencing.
I love it when they get mouthy with the judge. Like, there is no way that this works out positive for you if you start mouthing off to the guy that's allowed.
The female.
Court this morning. Only our 8 News Now investigators were there as he tried to argue with the judge. Vanessa Murphy has this story that you'll only see here. Now, we do want to warn you, there is content of a sensitive nature in this report.
I know, dude.
It's no secret sex trafficking is a major problem, especially here in Las Vegas. Richard Babb's case is an example. Prosecutors say the now convicted pimp victimized 4 teenage girls. He could face 59 years to life in prison, and he is still putting up a fight.
It's hard to make out what they're saying at first, but like I said, he's already convicted. I don't know why he's arguing.
Richard Babb trying to argue with Clark County District Court Judge Michelle Levitt and also trying to hide.
Look, this motherfucker looked like Pocahontas, the pimp.
That's a dude?
This is a guy for everybody in the audio part. This motherfucker's got 2 ponytails that are fucking mid-chest. He looks like he's trying to cover his face.
Head, like,
yeah, he looks like I said, Pocahontas.
why is there a picture of Freebird on the TV?
Oh, I don't know.
See it up there underneath the viewer?
From our camera. This was supposed to be the 23-year-old man's sentencing Tuesday morning, but he's blaming his defense attorney, even calling him a monster.
Leaving me dry, leaving me out.
The pimp said he's leaving me dry, leaving me out. Dude, you were pimping teenage girls, you sick motherfucker. And you're trying to blame the defense attorney? Whatever. I hope you get ass raped dry.
Oblivious to everything that's going on in my case.
Defense attorney Ozzie Fumo, appearing here virtually, is a longtime and well-regarded figure in the Las Vegas legal community. Babb has gone through several attorneys. We reached out to Fumo about what unfolded here. He declined to comment. Babb could spend the rest of his life in prison. Prosecutors say his victims include 13 and 14-year-old girls he gave marijuana to in exchange for oral sex after communicating on Snapchat, and 2 15-year-old girls he sex trafficked, asking.
I'm telling you what, I've been learning.
He ain't a
like I
real
said, I have Snapchat. I really don't use it. I don't get it as much just because I'm an old fucker. But some other stuff come up recently and stuff like that. It seems like a lot of people use Snapchat to do nefarious stuff. Including, like,
Oh hell yeah!
cheating on their
Well,
old
that
ladies
was
and cheating
like
on their
even Hillary
husbands,
Clinton
all
loves
stuff
it
like
because
that.
what did she say? "Quote unquote," them messages delete themselves.
Yeah,
You
he's
know,
speaking
that's what
English.
fucking Hillary said. That's
I think he thinks he's speaking Ebonics. You know how that, you know. He's gonna look pretty to some of them big thugs up
I
in
don't
there.
know what they're because it's not like he was an actual pimp. What he was doing is just basically
Molesting
preying on
children.
young- You're right. Using instead of candy, he was using marijuana to molest
Yeah,
children.
yeah, he was molesting
Um,
young girls, and maybe he was getting some of them to, you know, have sex for
Blow
money
other
with
dudes
other
for-
people. But you know, he's more of a child predator.
And
to
once they
walk
get him in jail with them pretty little fucking them handlebars, he's
Oh
got
yeah, they can
attached to
hold
his
on
face,
to him.
they're gonna fuck the shit out of that dude. So he's
Yeah.
gone.
They may
He's-
he'll be lucky if they use Vaseline on his
Yeah.
Uranus.
the blade, meaning
be
work as a
pretty and go to
prostitute
jail.
for him. She testified he dropped her off on Tropicana, a well-known corridor for sex work. She was rescued after Metro Police found her in a car with a John. Babb went to trial, the jury finding him guilty of 10 counts, including sex trafficking a child, sex.
See, you got to listen. They said he went to trial.
Under 14 years old.
I can guarantee you, because they said he went to trial. The district attorney's office, I'm willing to guarantee you that they offered him some type of deal. Plead guilty for, I'm just making this up now, I don't know, but I'm just saying, I guarantee they offered him a deal like, you plead guilty and we'll give you 25 years. He's like, oh no, I'm not doing that.
No.
I'm big pimping. I'm going to go to trial. And the reason I say is because I've seen this happen so many times before. These criminals think they're smart, but if they were smart, they wouldn't have got caught. They're fucking idiots. If criminals were smart, I'd be out of a job. But they decide, they think, oh, I'm going to plead my case. I'll get out. I'm going to go to trial. They go to trial, and then they get found guilty by a jury, and then the judge usually maxes their ass out after that. So, because they were already offered a deal and declined it.
Assault with a minor, soliciting a child for prostitution, and more. Judge Levitt agreeing to postpone Babb's sentencing while he remains defiant.
I don't trust that.
Babb is expected back in court on June 6th. Reporting in Las Vegas, Vanessa Murphy, 8 News Now.
I thought so too.
Metro's Child Exploitation Task Force was involved in this investigation. Babb remains in the Clark County Detention Center, being held with no bond, according.
Tell you what, child sex trafficking is like getting worse and worse. Stacey, he's not going to be a hit for sure. And the pokey,
As long as it don't become more socially acceptable, I'm fine with it. It's one of them things. If they'll get their asses fucking handed to them, it'll stop.
I don't know. I think that's his judge. I don't think the judge is liberal. I think, like I said, he's looking at life with those charges. This next one, we're going to Bellevue,
Florida.
I think so. I'm not sure. Bellevue, and it's another pimp. Like I said, we are pimp heavy today. We got the pimps.
In Bellevue, police say this all started out as a routine patrol call where a couple of officers thought something didn't quite look right. That led to prosecutors saying they were able to take down a vicious pimp who was abusing a woman and selling her for sex work while keeping the money for him.
That's, he's explaining
The definition of
it. Yeah, it's like that's the definition of a pimp. We get it. They abuse women and they sell them for sex. They keep the money. Okay,
right. Yeah.
Thank you, Mr. News Reporter.
Himself.
So trying to tell me leave alone?
On social media,
It's trying to tell me leave money alone.
Cedric Dorsey painted himself as a pimp
Why I'm a pimp?
with money, swag,
Well, you got he recorded himself saying he was a pimp. So since he got caught, we just played this in court. Look, jury,
Yep.
he admits he's a pimp on social media.
I agree, Roy. It don't look like Florida, but we got a Bellevue too.
Why? I'm a pimp.
With money, swagger, and influence.
SCCC 333.
But investigators say his lifestyle was built by forced sex work, as Dorsey trafficked a woman into prostitution in Seattle, Bellevue, Kent, and Las Vegas.
Seattle. Kent
It all
and
came undone in
Vegas.
2024 when Bellevue police responded to a domestic violence call involving Dorsey and his victim.
They listened to what that victim was telling them and realized things weren't just adding up for her and what she was saying, and that she was in a very dangerous situation.
Bellevue Police Major Ellen Inman says patrol officers noticed signs of trafficking and called detectives.
When you ask them questions, they're answering repeatedly in these kind of scripted or answers that sound like they're rehearsed. When they served the search warrant on his premise, they recovered $12,000 in cash, along with those 3 firearms, one of which was stolen, and a banned firearm.
King County prosecutors hit Dorsey with charges of human trafficking, promoting prostitution, and unlawful possession of a firearm.
We see very significant violence, strangulation, beatings, assaults.
Prosecutor Brayla McGinnis tried Dorsey's case where his own social media posts were used as evidence.
Told you. These stupid motherfuckers. You know how many criminals get popped and busted and convicted because of their own, they record themselves committing crimes and then they post it. And I don't care if you delete it. Once you put shit on the internet, it's there forever. Okay? So all you OnlyFans girls, hey, you do you. Like I said, I'll never bash anybody for making a living.
Plenty of those ladies come out and saying that,
but just remember, when it gets out there, though, your grandchildren one day may see you. But I ain't going to bash you. Hey, it's not illegal. Make an honest living. Just people need to think.
Just don't be mad when your grandbaby's throwing it back. Being like, with this diaper, Grandma, I look like you.
Once you put stuff out there, as always, there, especially these younger people. But these criminals, they're constantly posting their own shit. It's great.
Fucking Roy.
Jesus. I would say there's help for you, but I just really don't believe there is help for you.
No, ain't no fucking chance. Poor bastard.
Yeah, exactly. They say they want to, these idiots that get on social media and say they want to hurt the president or ICE agents, and they post it. It's like, thanks for the evidence.
Fucking facts.
Including this one about the 304 oath, where prostitutes promised not to cooperate with.
So anyway, I'll read it. This is the oath, I guess he has his hose take.
Our hoes are supposed to take an oath?
Every trap I pass is by choice. I blame me for what I allow. There's always other options. I don't have to pay a stop sign. I'm a volunteer, not a victim. I will respect and honor the street code. I will never involve police in any of my business, and I would walk away. I could walk away whenever. Basically, I say that's how you could tell them, So if the cops have to say no, So they brainwash these young ladies and stuff like that. So weak-minded individuals.
Police and say they aren't victims.
One of the biggest rules of the game is not to talk to police. It is that idea of selling the dream, right? Saying, I have these nice things. If you come with me, you can have all of this.
See, that's where they're stupid. They realize he has those nice things because you out screwing nasty ass men and you giving him the money. And he's just giving you enough to, he don't give you any. He's just like, okay, I'm paying for this, that, and this and that. But then they trap you in there and they get you hooked on drugs and stuff. Don't do it.
But you know how,
right.
As well as I do, so many women decide to do that on their own free.
I'm sure some do. But underage ones, I think their frontal lobe isn't developed enough to really make those decisions.
Yeah, we ain't talking about them. Them bitches, they are being sex trafficked. Crazy shit.
And when you're talking to someone who has had a very rough upbringing or a very troubled life, that's the vulnerability that they exploit.
That's the way I look at social media and the use of different ways that people advertise their criminal activity, is that if you make it available for the Bellevue Police Department, in this case, to access and use as part of our lawful investigation, then that's what we will do.
After being found guilty at trial this spring, Dorsey is now starting a 35-year prison sentence.
He's a pretty little bitch, too.
30. So he got found guilty at trial. Another one, you know. And
another one.
Another one that's, I'm going to trial because I'm a smart pimp. I'm gonna beat this. I'm gonna beat these charges. He just got 35 years, so at least 20 of that, if not more. I don't know what state and how much time to get. So he's gonna be gone for a while off the street. He's gonna be pimping the punks in prison or a punk in prison. So
underneath the sign that says how many people we got, it says Department of Corrections. What is that? Does it say Florida or California?
Where?
On the top left, underneath.
It just says Washington, state of Washington.
Okay. So
Roy Peters says he was sex trafficked once, and Stacy was his.
I'm
pimp.
still being sex trafficked.
Y'all are both dreaming. No, y'all are not. It don't count when you're doing it to yourself, okay? And Stacy says that Roy bounced and still owes her money.
We were able to take a very dangerous criminal off the street and hold him accountable for his actions.
Now, local and state officials have been really trying to get a handle on this issue of illegal sex work. And one of the proposals supported by the King County Prosecuting Attorney's Office was a bill earlier this year in the legislature that would have increased the penalty for those who are buying sex work, the Johns in this case. But that bill did not make it out of committee this year. Reporting live.
No, because too many of the fucking state's attorneys and shit buy hookers.
A lot of people probably disagree with me on this, and this has nothing to do with juvenile. If you want to get a handle on it, you're going to have to legalize it in some formal fashion or way, and then the prostitutes will have to have some kind of
have to register,
and have some kind of permit
STD
to
test.
And proper. They're going to have their STD test done, I guess, weekly or something like that, or month, every twice a month or something. And they'll have to have some kind of permit card to work. And if you pull up and they don't have the proper paperwork, then they're not right. So then you bring them to jail. So it's like that. That's the only way they're going to even slow it down, I think, because it's the oldest profession in the world. So you're just not going to. Yeah, see states that just make it legal. I said you're gonna have to legalize it.
I bet you it'd be daily testing, because even the girls that are in the sexual, like the porn stars and shit, they get tested once a week.
No, I don't know how it works. I mean, I'm not in that
going all
business.
the way in there for the AIDS shit. So but God. It would be hard, but
it'd be hard. But that's the only way you'll never get a handle on it. But that's the only way you're gonna slow it down. But this guy's got 35 years, so good riddance to that piece of shit. Now we're going to Seattle. I hope this ain't the same story. We'll find out. I think they're different people, but
this will be fucking hilarious.
Let's go to Seattle.
Here was heartbreaking. She said that to this day she lives in fear of Winston Burt.
That's the same guy.
Same reporter, but I think he said a different name.
Prosecutors say he was not just a pimp. He was vicious and violent towards the girls, taunting them, making them fight with each other, and in one case...
So he had his hoes not only prostituting, but he had them putting on private UFC fights for him.
Naked.
Kind of bastard is that?
Posting on Instagram asking which gun he should use on a girl who tried to get away. Just come straight back. Where'd you get? This was the moment Winston Burt's sex trafficking empire came to an end.
Why you need though? I've explained to you.
Federal prosecutors said Burt moved women from different states, forcing them into sex work on Aurora Avenue in Seattle.
These particular victims were forced to earn $2,000 a night.
He was forcing his prostitutes. They had to bring $2,000 a night home, or he'd beat them, threaten to kill them, all that kind of stuff.
Defendant would not let them come home until they had earned that amount of money.
Kate Krishman prosecuted Burt's case.
These traffickers are able to recruit victims by portraying their luxurious life on Instagram, on social media. They show their jewelry, they show their cars, they show where they're traveling, and they tell their potential victims, this is something that we can have this life together. And then, of course, once they lure them into their web, then they pull the rug out under them.
One victim spoke at Burt's sentencing.
No, they had to bring home. Yeah, they had to bring home $2,000. I don't think they were charging one person $2,000. I don't know what they were charging.
of
They had
course,
to bring
but I
a
mean-
total. They had to bring a total home of $2,000 a night.
Well,
and
I
I
mean,
don't know.
right there, it tells me why he's not guilty. Because they had the option to not come home if they didn't make no 2,000. They could have just went home with anybody else.
Yeah, but you know how that goes.
I know how it goes. I'm just being a fucking smartass.
The horror she faced, including when she
Or
tried to escape
the horror
Bert's
she
control and other girls beat her into submission. She fled, running into traffic on Aurora Avenue, where an Uber driver picked her up. Bert started shooting at the Uber, but the Uber driver was armed and shot back. They had a rolling shootout, and the Uber driver got the girl to safety.
I'm just running for my life, and he started opening fire at me.
Mr. Burt used extreme levels of violence to help control and to force the women to do exactly what he wanted.
The FBI says Bert funded a lavish lifestyle off the forced sex work of his victims.
Mr. Burt was driving a Mercedes GLE. He had almost $80,000 worth of jewelry on his person, including an Audemars Piguet diamond-encrusted watch.
Just report
It's just like we're all going to know what the fuck you're talking about.
Yeah.
Bert's defense attorney said in court that he had a terrible upbringing, and that's what led him into a life of...
Oh, here we go. Here we go. His defense attorney gone for the victim card. Oh, it's not his fault. He grew up poor. He grew up disenfranchised. So it's the system's fault he become a pimp and started abusing women. No, fuck you. He was fucking lazy. He probably didn't have much education, and he wanted to make money and not do nothing for it. Exactly what he was. Fuck you. I get so sick of these motherfuckers trying to play this victim shit like that.
Decisions and crime. The sentence here in federal court, 15 years in prison, followed by 15 years of supervised release.
This dude got in a shootout, attempted murder, all this in the pimping, and he only got 15 years. The other dude just got 35. He only got 15 with 15 years probation. Okay, ooh, probation. You need to lock motherfuckers. See people like this. I'm sorry. Everybody's like, oh, they need a chance to be rehabilitated. This motherfucker will never be rehabilitated.
No.
Because ain't nobody going to want to hire his funky ass when he gets out. So what's he going to do? He's going to go back to doing what he knows, pimping and being a criminal. That's all he's going to do.
It's because real work's too fucking hard for these people. It's too easy to go out and stick a gun in somebody's face and make $100.
That'll put him into his 60s with this case still attached to him. Today, the prosecutor said that he could have faced up to life in prison, but they felt like this was a good deal and it spared the victim from having to go through a trial. Reporting live from the federal
courthouse. That's a good deal.
That is true.
Life or 15 years.
Shit, I'll take the 15.
They should have gave him. See, that's funny. Of course, look where we're at. Seattle, Washington, big fucking blue city. I'm surprised they put him in jail at all.
Damn, they got their little logo down there. Looks like the SVU logo. The Operations Crime and Justice. See it?
Not looking. No, I don't think the Uber charger got charged, and I don't think anybody was hit.
Probably not. Honestly, that's probably the only reason the fucking cops got called, is because that son of a bitch shot into an Uber.
Yeah.
Because most of these fucking criminal organizations and shit in these criminal areas, they don't fucking call the police because they're too afraid the son of a bitch is coming after them.
Jackson is well known to police and prosecutors here in
I don't know. I hope this ain't the same one, because we keep getting the same reporter.
Seattle. He's been convicted of rape, assault, and many other crimes as well. But now police say
no, this is different. This is the third different pimp been arrested.
That's fucking nuts,
the same city, same news reporter. Seattle's full of freaking pimps and hoes.
They get
obviously.
a new police chief or something?
I have no idea.
Sex trafficking along Aurora Avenue.
They might want to check this guy out, because he's the one that does all the pimp interviews. So I'm just saying.
He looks like he could be a pimp, but I bet you he only has adult pimps.
I think he's a John.
Adult whores.
He might be a John.
Yeah.
He was doing undercover work.
And subjected a woman to horrific abuse. Dante Jackson is now in jail on a bail of $1 million, and police call him a threat to women after he was arrested at his home in South Seattle over the weekend, where he's accused of breaking out the windows and firing a gun while fighting with a woman. The victim told police Jackson had been selling her out for sex work along Aurora Avenue in Seattle.
We've heard people say, are you going after sex workers? And they should look at what King County prosecutors are doing exactly here. What we're doing is charging multiple felony crimes against someone who's accused of not only promoting prostitution, but also assault and unlawful gun possession and rape, and saying, don't go back to Aurora.
Jackson's criminal history is extensive, with convictions for rape, assault, theft, and burglary. One of his previous victims told the sentencing judge, quote, "Please take punishing this man very seriously. Next time he does this, and he will do this again, it may not turn out well for all involved." Jackson has failed to appear at 39 court hearings and has been the subject of 28 protective orders against different women.
So he's figured to appear for 39, and y'all heard all these charges, right? That's freaking insane that this dude was even walking the streets.
It is really important to highlight the lack of resources there is right now.
Sarah works with sex trafficking survivors in Seattle and says victims who are working the street are also subjected to abuse by their traffickers.
They make a girl feel like, oh, it's me and you against the world. And so you start to feel a bit brainwashed. The reality of it is pimps use multiple forms of abuse, from physical, sexual, financial.
That's what police allege was happening with Jackson, who is charged with raping the woman he's also accused of selling to Johns on Aurora.
Colorado?
Now that bail of $1 million.
No, this is Seattle again.
If he were to post bail,
that's
the
right.
court got an order today that he is prohibited from returning within 5 blocks of Aurora Avenue, where these crimes are accused of happening. So we'll follow up on his case for sure. For now, reporting live in.
Yeah, Robert, welcome in. No, we've been having this is our 4th story on pimps that have been arrested, and we got one more. This is the pimped out episode. Look, you made Roy's day, Robert, coming up in here. He's missed you so much. I think this last pimp story on this one is going to Georgia.
Gwinnett County Police have made a significant human trafficking arrest, adding a dramatic twist to an ongoing investigation.
Atlanta News First anchor Joe Corcho joining us here in the studio. And Joe, there's a shocking development involving the suspect tonight.
So let me walk everyone
through this. Now, this story
this
here is hilarious.
Story here. You have Chang Zi Lee, who's right here. He's now facing a human trafficking charge just weeks after he called the police to report a robbery involving Dominic Gray.
Y'all got it. The Oriental guy called the cops saying the black guy robbed them, and they're like both criminals calling the cops on each other. Didn't work out how they expected.
Both individuals have been arrested by Gwinnett County Police following the original police call back on January 20th.
See, that's how you're supposed to do it. That's how you're supposed to do it. We watch all these videos where the cops are over here begging a motherfucker for 15 minutes. Please, sir, just listen so we don't have to tase you. We're going to have to tase you. And like 10 times. They come in there and like, get down, please get down. He didn't get down, so they fucking tased his ass. And now he's on the ground. That's how you do it. That fast. You stop all this begging shit.
Responding to a robbery call in Duluth, it appears on security camera on January 20th that Gwinnett County Police deployed a taser shortly after entering that apartment in late January. Police say they heard glass breaking. Gray also appeared to be bleeding from his hand. The 40-year-old Gray faces multiple charges from this incident, including reckless conduct, armed robbery, false imprisonment, and kidnapping.
He was just trying to. He was working on his college tuition. He was about to go be
something about his face.
A rocket engineer.
Man, bitch. Look.
Well, his eyes. Look how close his eyes are together.
And
or is that just his eyebrows? I don't know.
He looks like a vagina. Like his whole mouth.
I think his mouth with that goatee looks like Uranus.
Yeah, there's something wrong with him. One of his eyes are very feminine. It's crazy.
Lee, the one who alerted police and let officers into that apartment, was also charged with pimping and keeping a place of prostitution. Now, fast forward 2 weeks later, and investigators found Lee's phone number on an online listing that they believed to be for prostitution. Undercover agents set up a sting and found the 28-year-old Lee at the meetup location hiding. Lee now faces multiple charges.
This dude's name is Change Z Lee. He should have changed his name to Dollar Z. So I don't know. I think it's hilarious. This motherfucker called the cops to get the other dude that they both go to jail. That's called great police work. When you get to a complaint and you just bring everybody to jail.
Yeah, it sounds like an Iceman move.
Multiple charges, including human trafficking, and is being held in Gwinnett County Jail without bond. In studio, Nick Gorcho, Atlanta News Firm.
So that's the end of the pimping tonight. This next one, everybody should. Everybody should have heard this story by now, seen it. If not, you're living under a rock.
We talking about the little guy?
We're talking about the nugget.
All right.
What I'm talking about is the little guy that has no legs and no arms.
Quadruple amputee.
And he was arrested for murder for shooting somebody. And I didn't believe it at first. At first, when no. I figured it was either Hostera or Bam sent me the story or told me the story or something, and I say that shit. That shit's fake. They ain't no how the fuck can somebody with no legs and no arms shoot somebody. Well,
Did you see the video of him climbing into the fucking deer stand like he went deer hunting.
My bad. Okay, this dude is handy capable a lot. So let's watch a video on him. Yeah, if you haven't seen it, we're about to watch it. And this dude might not have no arms and no legs, but he is extremely capable. He even break dances.
Now from Fox, I am Andy Mack. The unbelievable headline of all unbelievable headlines: as a professional cornhole player with no arms.
Now that's one thing I didn't know. Cornhole was a professional sport. First time I heard about cornhole was many years ago, and we were at a Buffalo Wild Wings in Memphis, and I had been partaking in some margaritas, and this waitress girl walked up to us. We were there at a motorcycle competition, and she's like, "You want to play? Would you like to play?" They were doing some cornhole thing. She said, "Would you like to play cornhole?" And she got offended. I didn't, because I looked at her and I said, "How much is that going to cost me?" Because I thought she was offering like some Uranus. And my buddy that was there with me, a little prostitution story. And he hit me. He's like, "So like a game, you toss a beat." I was like, "Oh, I didn't know." Apologize, but she had already left. But yeah, I didn't know this was a whole professional sport, but I guess it is.
No legs is accused of murder in Maryland. You can see this from our Fox 5 DC partners there in Charles County as Dayton.
Now I will say also, when the first time I saw the picture of this gentleman, I thought this was a really ugly woman or like one of those transmissions or something like that. So.
James Weber of La Plata is accused of shooting and killing Bradrick Michael Wells during an argument. Let's take you out right now to our Fox 5 team on this report.
In the investigation, but there is no evidence at this point to suggest anybody else was involved in the shooting, and that he acted alone on this.
Now watch this shit. Y'all can see no hands, no feet, no legs, just a little. I mean, he's got a little. I mean, he's nubby right below the elbow. But I was like, yeah, he just loaded the magazine in his 9mm.
Now watch closely. You're looking at the man accused of murder in this case. Video from his TikTok page titled "No Hands, No Feet, Shooting 9mm Handgun." His name is Dayton James Weber, a 27-year-old quadruple amputee and professional cornhole player. This all started around 10:30 last night when La Plata police officers were flagged down by two witnesses near Radio Station Road. Charles County Sheriff's investigators say Weber was the driver when he shot and killed his front seat passenger.
Y'all heard that now, okay? They said he was driving the car. He has no hand. He has no hands, no legs, no hand, no arm. He was driving the car and shot the passenger.
I think, you know what? I wonder if it was a fucking accidental fucking discharge.
Aaron says if he gets tell everybody I died in a gay orgy, it would be less embarrassing. Don't do that, Aaron. If you ever get shot by a quadriplegic, go to tell everybody that you got killed in a gay orgy. Yeah, I should have put that gun video up. But I'm saying he was the quadriplegic guy was driving and he shot somebody. I mean, you can't make that shit up. It's like you look at people, it's like you're lying. You're just completely lying. But no.
I mean, that's a level of multitasking.
Then asked those in the backseat to help get rid of the body. They refused, got out of the car, and alerted police. Weber took off with the victim in the car, identified as 27-year-old Bradrick Wells. 2 hours later, and about 15 miles away,
he asked people in the car to help hide the body.
Was found dumped in someone's front.
Yeah, they said no. They said no, so they got out and he took off. He's lucky they're lucky he didn't shoot him, but then he still dumped the body. How? It's like wow.
That's why we found in somebody's front yard.
Front seat passenger. Then asked those in the back seat to help get rid of the body. They refused, got out of the car, and alerted police. Weber took off with the victim in the car, identified as 27-year-old Bradrick Wells. 2 hours later, and about 15 miles away, Wells's body was found dumped in someone's front yard in Charlotte Hall, Maryland. Soon after, Weber's car was tracked to a gas station in Charlottesville, Virginia. He was found at a hospital nearby and arrested after his release.
I think the witnesses helping really gave us a good start, obviously, and then it was excellent police work with not only our detectives and La Plata Police, but also the authorities in Virginia.
All right, we're going to continue.
Yeah, because let's be honest, if all these videos didn't exist and all this shit and the eyewitness didn't exist, it would be hard as fuck to.
Yeah,
I wouldn't have believed you.
You know, it'd be real embarrassed if he outran the cops in a foot pursuit. I want to know. I want to know. This question: how'd they handcuff him when he got?
Oh my God! It was.
You can't even use. You can't handcuff him or use leg irons. You don't have legs. Or how do you do it?
I think what they did is, the shackle that goes around the stomach. They did that, but like over the top. It was a weird, very weird thing. But there's a video of it online.
Well,
with them putting him in shackles.
No, Williams is asking if he was born like that. No, it says on here. I don't know if it's on this one, but he had got some type of bad infection or something when he was a kid, and to keep him from dying, his parents opted to have his limbs amputated. And
he lost them in a prostitution.
They didn't expect him to live, and guess what?
As this professional cornhole player, a quadruple amputee accused of murder in Maryland. Of course, Weber was located by police in a hospital in Charlottesville, Virginia.
Ratchet strapped.
Charged as a fugitive from justice. He'll be extradited to Charles County, charged with first-degree murder, second-degree murder, as well as.
Well, it's not on this one. They have a video, another one. It shows him when he was doing the cornhole, and then he does the worm. It's like a worm he broke in half. It's not a whole worm, but it's like a little broken piece of worm, and he does a worm and stuff like that. Like I said, if they didn't have witnesses and stuff, I'd just tell you're freaking lying. I mean, I don't want to hear nobody's like.
Could you imagine getting that call as a dispatcher?
Maybe it was a self-driving Tesla.
Right.
William said he's got his My thing is, like I said, anybody else out there, these people say, well, I'm handicapped. I can't work. I need welfare and food stamps. It's like, motherfucker, this dude has no arms and no legs. He's a professional cornhole player, drove his own car, commits homicide, and dances. And he don't have no hands and no legs. So I don't want to hear your excuse because you got a ingrown toenail. Yeah,
I don't know, Givo, because you think about it, if he still had his nuts because he don't have legs, he'd be hopping around on his nuts all the time.
I'm sure he still has. I mean, he's got tough nuts.
Yeah, because you think about it, he's got to walk on them all the time.
This next one is
that far off the ground, it would be constant.
I don't know who this person. I mean, I'm sure some people. That's supposed to be some. I guess we're supposed to know this is some singer, Latino singer or something that obviously think they're more special than what they are.
Get off of her right now! Your job is done.
These cops. I'm glad more cops right here, like these guys here. They're actually, they're saying, hey, you're going to do this or we're going to make you do it. And they don't sit here and beg motherfuckers. Her boyfriend over here, pretty sure he's a cuck or something. You know, he's like, y'all stop doing this and y'all going to do this. And it's like, dude, shut up, you know. So, you'll see.
Get off of her right now.
It's okay. And right now at noon, a controversial arrest after a driver is dragged out of her car by officers during a traffic stop in Sunny Isles Beach.
Her passenger recording the whole thing. Local 10 News reporter Annalise Garcia is live outside the jail in West Miami-Dade.
And I know you have some reaction from police about what happened out there. Annalise?
Hey, Christy, Janice, yeah, police basically say that the video only shows a piece of what happened. Now,
no, like the criminal's going to put the whole thing up to make himself look bad. Well, some of them do, but you know.
The officers asked the driver for her driver's license, and she handed them a passport. That's when things quickly escalated. The passenger, who we just spoke to actually on camera,
it's not a driver's license.
Well,
thanks for your passport. Still don't give you right to drive.
No, but let's be honest. Some of these fucking countries, their damn IDs look so fucking fake anyway. At least I have some real form of ID.
But that's not the only thing.
Tells us that he videoed the entire thing.
All you had to do was comply.
I did. I gave him my passport.
No, you did not. No, you did not.
I gave him my passport.
That's not a driver's license.
This cell phone video making its rounds on social media. It shows Sunny Isles Beach police officers conducting a traffic stop Tuesday. The driver was asked for a license, but handed over a passport instead.
When she presented her passport card, he said it was an unacceptable form of identification.
This man, the driver's...
I feel threatened. Dude, shut up. He was
looking for a chair to sit in so he could watch a real man with his woman. What? That's weird.
You know what a real man would have been doing?
Plowing her.
He would have been driving the car, not sitting there like a little simp letting the woman drive him around.
Yeah.
So, yeah.
That is a true point.
Woman behind the wheel, Cecilia Mercado, also known as Ceci, a Latin pop artist. Officers asked her to get out of the car several times.
Hey, if you want to play, guess what? I'll see you in court.
Because she declined, officers forced...
They just scooted her out. She landed on that fat ass of hers. She didn't hurt herself none. Come on, give me a break. They told her if you get out, we're going to help you out, and that's what they did.
Removed her from the car to put her in cuffs.
Nothing should get to the point where somebody is dragging somebody out of a vehicle.
And did he paint this hairline with Krylon? I mean, what the fuck is going on right here? Look at this shit right there. Look at this stupid shit right here. Look at it. And I think that's her glasses. Those veneers or whatever. Those veneers on his teeth are horrible.
He's very metrosexual.
And this tattoo on his neck probably says, "Come right here." So,
for a wrong left turn.
The Sunny Isles Beach Police Department issued out a statement explaining what happened. It reads, the video posted online does not capture the full incident from beginning to end. The female driver shown in the video was stopped by her officers for traffic violations. She then stated she had immunity. She repeatedly refused to comply with officers' orders and was placed in handcuffs. Upon further investigation, it was determined that the diplomatic tag that was affixed to the car was counterfeit.
Say, let's get the whole story. They had fake diplomatic tags on the car.
That's a big issue.
I guarantee you that bitch ain't immune. If she was immune, if she had immunity, she wouldn't have gave him syphilis.
The female driver was arrested for driving with a counterfeit tag. The City of Sunny Isles Beach Police Department remains committed to making our streets safe for drivers and pedestrians.
So Mercado has posted her bond, so she should be released any second now. As for that video, we do have a longer version of it on our website. If you want to see that, just go to local10.com. We're live in West Miami.
Deport the bitch. She over here. She don't want to comply with our laws. She's got fake diplomatic tags.
Honestly,
put that bitch on an airplane back to where the fuck she come from. Go back. Yeah, I should be there waiting. Send that bitch where she come from. There's a taco and a margarita waiting for her over there. Fuck you. She thinks she's more special than what she is.
You know, she paid her bail to get out, right? The funniest shit in the world would be if ICE is waiting there to fucking take her.
That would be great. That would be great.
Because, I mean, associating tag. I don't know about fucking Louisiana, but associating tags with a vehicle, like, and they're not assigned, is a felony. So, like, that's fucking no.
Especially when you're a guest in this country.
Yeah.
Leave and take her passport, which you can't. She not put her on a no entry list. We don't need her. Let her go. Pretend like she's some kind of singer over there. Exactly, Stacey. Exactly.
Roy thought I was there in the studio with you. I wish.
No. Okay, this next one, I don't know if y'all have seen this one or not, but I've seen it quite a few places. We have a lady, I say that loosely, we have a lady here that she has a urination problem. I think this is in Florida. I think Roy knows.
A woman is charged with 2 counts of felony criminal mischief. According to an arrest report, she damaged furniture in 2 Airbnb homes in downtown Pensacola. And that's raising serious questions as to rules, responsibility, and who ultimately pays the price in an incident like this.
That news reporter lady right here, she looks like reminds me of Cher.
Or Morticia.
Well, she's too dark complected for Morticia. So I'm going more with this Cher.
Morticia was darker.
No, she wasn't.
Well, no, yeah, she was light, and then fucking Gomez was dark.
Yeah. So, yeah, but this young lady here, thank Roy, were you at the Airbnb with this woman?
The price in an incident like this.
I wonder if she's
According
really
to
peeing
arrest
on
records,
it, or
Nicolette Keogh
she just
rented
squirting
2
everywhere.
downtown Pensacola Airbnb homes and ruined $3,000 worth of furniture inside.
There was a young lady inside making money in a very unusual way that damaged somebody else's property.
An arrest report says Keogh urinated on various pieces of furniture around the homes.
There's a list of items including a television, a record player, a coffee pot, some bedding, some carpeting, I believe, or a rug.
And more.
Yeah, we've seen damage to Airbnbs and hotel rooms before, but nothing like this.
I hope she unplugged the TV before she took a big old piss on it. You can electrocute yourself like that. And what'd that record player do to her? I think they had she's some weird fetish OF model person or something like that. And yeah,
But you would think you'd be able to pay the $3,000 in damages and be good with it. you
yeah,
know?
but I mean, she must be making pee videos. They forgot to add on here. I should have put in there that in Roy's face, but she wasn't charged for that.
Peeing on a TV, because it's not like the old box sets that were.
Well, she could have laid it down or something, or stood over it.
Flat screen. It's a weird place to.
According to court records, Keogh.
She's a cute
Look at that
girl.
fucking smile.
Oh yeah, she's happy as can be. I pissed on everything.
Right,
I
and this is
peed
gonna
on it.
help her get more publicity. She's gonna make.
Oh yeah,
so much
she's gonna
money
make
off
more
of
money
this
now.
going
Yeah,
on
Robert
the
said
news.
some people pay for it. I mean, what about that? They got that girl that people pay. I mean, she farts in jar.
Hey, if I could get paid to fart in a jar, by God, I would do it.
Nobody wants your farts.
I know.
Filmed
but
herself
if I-
urinating on the items and uploaded the videos to an adult content
Roy
website.
might.
The Airbnb host told deputies every soiled item must now be replaced. Airbnb sent us a statement regarding the incident, reading in part, "This kind of behavior has no place on Airbnb. We've removed the guests from our platform and are continuing to assist the host with their reimbursement request through our air cover damage protection for hosts." Airbnb's terms
they
of
pay
service
for it.
explicitly state that
I guess
homes
you
are
buy
not to
their
be used for
insurance.
sex work or commercial purposes. Additionally, Airbnb provides up to $3 million in host protection for property damage, extra cleaning costs, and more. Regardless, insurance experts say people who own short-term vacation rentals should still seek out extra coverage in case of emergency.
If for nothing else, you need to have some sort of liability coverage in place.
No shit. Anyway, she got charged and there's Cher.
Keogh was released from the Escambia County Jail on a $5,000. A woman is charged.
$5,000 bond. So, yeah,
Been cheap.
her
It'd been cheaper just pay for the damages.
yeah, just pay for all the damages. I mean, she's like $3,000. I mean, just some sick people in the world. Sick
The
people.
look on her face says it all.
Roy says he sells his undies every day. No, Roy, don't count. I mean, you buy your underwear used at Salvation Army, so
This shit is a win-win for this young lady. It's like the young lady that you had on the show for the interview. By airing her all over the news, the only thing you did was make her more money. You're not going to,
talking about
they're not
Piper
gonna find it more
Fawn when I
You're
when I
right.
interviewed her.
When she was in the school lane and the news took pictures of her vehicle.
She's
and
still out
shit,
there doing it.
just caused,
I got her on
but
Facebook.
it
So
caused her to
she's
get more viewers.
oh yeah, I mean she's
Good. Good for them. Fuck Airbnb, I guess.
the news lady needs to sell her underwear. Huh?
Fucking Robert.
So this next woman here, I hope Roy did not meet her anywhere or anybody else that we know or anybody. Period.
Man.
No, it's not a man. It wouldn't have been as bad. I think some people probably would have preferred if it would have been a man.
A deadly shooting in Riviera Beach that left one man dead and 4 others hurt.
I don't think this
Investigators say what started as a fight turned into a chain of violence.
Oh, this one.
This man, 20-year-old.
It's after this. Remember last week we talked about the guy. We watched the video and the guy admitted in court that he, shot and killed these people and stuff like that. I saw this, so I left it. I left this on there in the beginning. His mom gets on there and talks and stuff like that. And come to find out, this dude just had a fathered a child and all this stuff like that. And we know he's crazy as shit. He's when he did that mass shooting.
Gibson reportedly shot 5 people, including someone he considers family, 25-year-old John Halliburton III, who was killed. Authorities say Gibson then took off, shot more victims, and attempted a carjacking before being stopped along I-95. We spoke with Halliburton's mother on the phone, who says her son had just become a father and was about to return to work.
He was not a thug, and what happened to him was not right.
He wasn't a thug, and what happened to him? What about what happened to the 5 people he shot?
Right.
He killed one person. He shot 5. He shot 5 fucking people. But what happened to him wasn't right. Maybe we know what's wrong with him now. Look at his mama. He wasn't a thug. Bullshit, this motherfucker ain't no thug.
My son had a job. He was on vacation.
He was on his way to church.
He's on vacation and shot 5 people. And just because you have a job, I guess that makes you. I mean, yeah, went on vacation. I'll come back with 5 felonies.
He was supposed to go back to work today. And this is what happened to him.
Why didn't he go back to work?
Gibson now faces first-degree murder and several attempted.
Don't you love it how she playing like he's the victim?
He's got pretty eyes.
Yeah, but she playing like he's the victim. He ain't no victim.
Yeah, I do love that, Robert. He had a job. Like, ain't we all?
Yeah. All right, this is the lady right here. I hope you don't know her, Roy.
Palm Beach woman is facing serious charges, accused of having sex with multiple people without disclosing her HIV status. Investigators say several of those individuals later tested positive, and one victim says he only learned about the situation after seeing the woman's mugshot. Tonight, the case is drawing attention to a broader issue: access to life-saving HIV medication. Florida has tightened eligibility requirements, and thousands could be impacted, including here in Palm Beach County. CBS 12 News reporter Jamilka Gibson has more.
Liz, health experts say staying on HIV medication doesn't just save lives. It also helps prevent.
Right, basically, I just wanted to put her up here. She stopped taking her medication. The news, they're trying to spin it as, oh, people can't afford it or this and that, so we need all this free stuff. She stopped taking it. Okay, even if you just stop taking it. Point is she was fucking all these guys and didn't say, oh, by the way, I'm HIV positive. And I think several of these guys have popped positive since having sex with head nipple right here. So I mean,
just one of them is enough to. She'll never see the light of day.
They shouldn't.
Life.
Basically, they should lock her away for life or put her on death row because that's what basically I mean.
After investigators say she did not disclose her status before having sex. According to reports, Pixley was diagnosed back in 2013 and in recent months stopped taking her prescribed HIV medication, citing oral pain. Not long after.
So what was she doing? gargle them with sperm?
Probably.
Was that the fix?
I've got some weird philosophies when it comes to people with those kind of diseases. Yeah.
Several men came forward saying they later tested positive. The case comes as access to HIV treatment is changing across Florida. More than 8,000 people.
Yeah, I mean, they have medication, and I mean, you can live a long life where it makes it where it's not even detectable, where it's like you don't even have it. But if you stop taking the medicine, it becomes active again. So basically, the medicine
should not exist.
I'm just saying the medicine, you know, but if you stop taking it, so they should lock her up in a room the rest of her life. That she, I mean, these other people, they can live. I mean, they can live a life, but I mean, she done gave on purpose, basically gave the, infected these people. So I mean, that to me, she should be charged with attempted murder for everybody she gave it to.
Yeah, because we had that question a couple weeks ago, probably 3-4 weeks ago. We had that guy that was having sex with him, but he was using a condom, but he wasn't telling them. Remember?
Yeah, but you still got to tell.
And they were like, "Yeah." So it's just it doesn't need to be a problem. It should be rectified.
But that's all the stories for tonight. We had a whole bunch of big pimping.
Holy shit.
We had a whole bunch of big, at least, Billy, you're right. We had a whole bunch of big pimping. We had the nugget, the killer nugget.
See, I want to get. You got to think about hot nuts for this week, and I don't really want to give it to him because he's more of a.
My hot nuts.
He's somebody to look up to. Because if I lost
you can't
my
look
arms and legs, I would like to know.
You know, I'm old now. I can't get off the ground that easy. I have to lay on the floor to look up to him. I mean, he's only like I don't know, like a foot and a half tall. I mean, my dogs are bigger than he is. I mean, they'd like run around with it. Could you see one of the Great Danes running around? I'm like, hey, put that handicapped dude down. So. Mr. Stubbs is on G-Bo's pick, HIV girl.
To be fair, Hoppy, I mean, she does make men have hot nuts.
Yeah. I'm going with the P girl because she's just nasty. Peeing on TVs and shit like that.
It makes you curious enough to make you go fucking watch the video and see if she pissed on it with the TV.
Yeah, but
was she just a squirter? Was she like, and
no, I think she was like peeing on stuff. Kelly says the HIV, the nubby. Roy says the nugget. Everybody's going with the nugget. Thug One said they're going with the fake tag. And she said she can't believe she didn't have his own show. I can't talk that long about it. So right now, the nugget
videos of him going hunting. So he was taking a rifle and putting it over his shoulder and climbing up a fucking deer stand and getting up into a deer stand. They have video of that. And when I seen him fucking do that with a rifle and then put a round in a bolt action, I was like, all right, fuck this guy. He has nothing holding him back. So I wish that he would be teaching people, but then again, maybe not because they'd be out shooting people. Apparently, I'll go with Nugget too to add to the stack here.
So that's number 6. All right, I don't have a picture of him, so I'm just gonna pull up his video real quick
now from
and
Fox, I am Andy.
Pull his picture up that way. It looks like the Nugget is going to win. They might end up with a reality show for the Nugget right there.
Look at smiling.
He's so happy. Crazy. He's so happy.
That's a Beretta too. That's a shitty gun.
It's a heavy gun. The P girl is in his next date. But he would actually enjoy that, Kelly.
Yeah, keep him warm. You see how happy she was? The next episode we had, it would be her being very sad. We don't want to do that to her.
Yeah, man, this dude now, he'll be, I guess they got to put him on, a handicap ward in prison. I wonder if they're going to, like, give him a death. Is that a death penalty state?
Maryland? I don't know.
I doubt it. Maryland's pretty
Probably
woke.
not. It's a Yankee state.
Yeah, that's pretty woke. Little state for a little guy, I guess.
Okay.
I mean, it's true.
Jesus.
I hope everybody enjoyed the show tonight. Y'all don't forget, I've actually been doing some interviews with some.
That's a crazy concept.
Chicago. Some Chicago, yes. We had a good talk this week. I'm putting a episode, another interview I already have recorded. It's going to be coming out. He's retired from, I believe, Los Angeles Police Department or something like that. So I'm putting out just audio versions. The Patreons get the video. I put the video out on there, so if you want to listen and watch, I mean, it's just me and him talking, but some of them have written books. Some of them have written books and stuff like that, so y'all don't forget about the audio part. I know y'all get used to the video and the lives, but there's still the audio part. That's how we started.
That's nice, Stacey.
Oh, they got rid of Hoppy said they got rid of the death penalty in 2013. That don't surprise me. Don't surprise me at all. So y'all go check those out. Share podcast, like it, share it with your friends, and everybody be safe. Watch your back. Watch your partner's back. Remember, no sheepdogs around here, only lions. And see y'all next time we go live.
Oh, come on, G-Bo. It's fast every week.
Hour 17 minutes. So it's about average. It just went quick. We just had fun.
Same time, same place, bring a friend to fold.
That dude done the split right in the middle.
We are the lions, kings of the jungle. We don't take no shit. Were you offended by the podcast? Too much cursing, not PC enough. Well, fuck your feelings.